$50 billion will enable us to create jobs for our Africans. So $50 billion for us in Africa is not a joke. It's a lot of money. And considering that this is just what is lost in 1 year. Over the years, we've lost over $1 trillion. So what we are beginning to say is we are tired and we've had enough. It is beyond being morally reprehensible. It is a conspiracy against us, the people of Africa. And we have to do something now. The trade unions are here, and who else should be here? The women's movements should be here. The farmers' movements should be here. And all those who are working in the informal sector because they cannot find formal sector jobs should be here. Because this is about citizens of Africa. It's not about technocrats. It's not about specialist NGOs or any other organizations for that matter, but it is about Africa. So in this campaign, what we're experiencing today is a modest launch of a campaign that will now stay in the face of power and will continue to speak truth to power until we begin to see some policy concessions, not only at the Africa level, but on the global level, the G8 and other global institutions that moderate and influence global trade.
ITUC Africa wrote an open letter to President Paul Kagame saying, can you please, since you have started something positive with respect to reforming tax law, can you be one of the champions, government that leads this long-haul struggle? The same thing we're asking President Jacob Zuma, the South African president. Can you also please be one of the African champions that will lead us through this long haul?
When we mobilize the ordinary person, there's no much more powerful force than the people themselves. So to answer your question, once we invest and root our power into the people, then we can march for as long as it takes to have the kind of changes that we want. And I think you all know that once the people are the ones driving any push for changes, there's no end, there's no tiring until those changes come up.